How fast can I do this? I'm going to try and wrap up a whole lot of pinpoints real quickly. Just hang on. Cornfed, how you doing, girl? You're not looking too good. You're looking girthy. Where in your channel ever have you used the word son of a bitch? I don't know, but somebody's going to find out because, you know, they're doing a countdown on that. So could anybody go through her channel and find out how many times she's used the words son of a bitch? I'm going to say less than 5, which would only indicate to me that that was really trying to hit low, low, low. It's okay. I understand that. You're foul. I'm more interested in what brought you to the point that you wanted to go after somebody's deceased mother. And I know that you're going to Crisco this down the fucking slideway into thinking that we should go along with you, that you saying that he took it too personally, like we use it as a punt. No, we don't. Don't talk for me. No. If in the heat of an argument you said anything regarding mother to me, I'd probably warn you that there's a fire close by and you might want to back the fuck away. So it's not a cultural thing. It's not even a gender thing. It's just a disrespect thing. Big disrespect, especially since you consider that they are the epitome, the trophy husband of race, nationality. How you liking it now? So, yeah, you did that for a purpose. Now, I have a theory on what that purpose was, and I'm going to round this up real quick. It certainly isn't because you're accusing him of cheating. That's tired. We're done with that one. It certainly isn't because there's a possibility that he has a wife and a child. We've gone over this. Not only that, but you've accepted that because it's the religion. I think that's why you're being brought around aunties so much recently, so they can drive the issue home that this is the way that it's going to be. Oops. Don't want to give out all the family secrets, but I'm going to throw out a couple. Something really hard hitting started that fight because, again, you came out and you did a live, and I stated in a video 3, 4, 5 back, 6 back ago, it looks like that you got clipped upside the face. It doesn't look like a CPAP strap to me. It looks like you may have got a little warning shot. Now, looking at that and thinking, could it be possible? Yeah, of course, anything could be possible. I mean, I said this 7 or 8 videos back that I believe now the real Salah is coming out. Like now, because you're hook, line, and sinker. And you're speaking about him having your passport, which you've glossed over that ever since. Like, what's going on with the passport? I heard a very fast moving something or other vehicle. That's confirmation. He's got your passport, and you've stopped talking about that. You are in fear of something, definitely. I think it's starting to hit home and you're trying to gloss over it. But in the meantime, while you're there, I believe that you have to make things as smooth sailing as possible. And going under the radar with a lot of things. I believe that you absolutely pay for security to stay there. I absolutely do. If you don't, I would. I'd be going, hey, here's a fucking strong coffee, at the very least. I would want to make friends with the guys holding the fucking machetes and the AKs outside. I would want them to be my friend. I would not be ignoring fucking, even when they, don't you have an old phone? I would have some kind of fucking security going on, tinfoil hats and shit. I would have fucking tin cans wrapped around the gardens. Man, no. You're scared of something for sure. Let me ask this. How many points am I going to make really fast? Okay, we're 4 minutes in. How do you know? Because there is a fear that you are involved with now. There's a very physical fear that we see. I see it anyway, so I'm not going to speak on behalf of anybody else. I'll speak solely on my own behalf. You look like you're in fear. You look like you're petrified. You look like you were fucking thrown through the ringer. I believe that's why you came out and made that video saying, like, don't disrespect him. I think that you... Amen, here it comes. Is Nader involved in all of this? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have jumped the gun, but we'll get back to the. Well, is Nader involved in this? But before I talk about Nader, you're in fear of something. You gave your bank card to a romance scammer, which I know that you're picking up on now. Like if like, oh, bless your heart, I love you. Um, I have such a great support system behind me. It's overwhelming, overwhelming, um, overwhelming. I'll tell you in a minute. Stay on track, girl. Stay on track. You had a big fight. Some really foul stuff was said. You look bad. I believe that he made you say, don't disrespect him. I believe that he knows that once whatever happens, you're going to do exactly the same thing to him as you did to Nader. And he's already getting a family beat down over you. You handed a stranger your bank card right after YouTube payday. How do you know that you just didn't give your money to a hitman? You're in fear of something. I'd be looking at everything if I were you, especially in a war-torn, infrastructure fucking removed environment where no one's coming. There ain't no milk cartons out there, girl. Nader's involved in this. Some way, somehow, Nader is looping back into this. I'm not sure yet. I have a theory. Either Salah, you caught Salah paying people off for something. You found out that he is involved with something somewhere along the line, which is why there is a safety net that you have to pay for. Fuck, I could be writing a novel. Like, this is so far off track, but it's just what I feel. Salah and Nader are in cahoots somehow. You found out that he's paying Salah for information regarding you guys. Maybe this whole diss channel that I think is going to happen. Do you have to pay him after you leave Canada? There's a lot of questions I need asked here. Also, nowhere in your channel, aside from having no real proximity to you and the word son of a bitch, you know what else there is very little proof of? You being a kind individual, you being a giving individual, you helping out humanity individual. There's very little proof of that, especially when you look at the bigger fact that you're on this channel every single day, multiple times for hours, and there's very little recognition of you being a good person. Not only that, there's none on your Insta, there's none on your Facebook. So when you came out and said that you don't like taking from people, that's not exactly the truth, because we all have choice. That is a choice. We either choose to do good, or we choose, everything that we do is a decision between good and evil, bad and good, yes and no. Choice. You have been begging for a bit now, like hardcore, like $10,000. Whoa. Now listen, I'm gonna agree with you on something. It does sound like a monumental number, and it is. It is. But it is a reality number. I understand that. I have a cat, a fur baby, something precious, precious, precious to me that I'm fighting for, with digits that are equally as high. They're not as high, but they're equally. So I understand it. Like, I also have like a PayPal going on, because I can't handle this task that has been placed in front of me alone. But I've been giving the common sense that if I can't handle something by myself, that I reach out and I ask for help, and help will come. in any way, shape, or form, whether it be advice, an opinion, a direction, a donation, a prayer, some insight, that is all help. You go right to the money. You go right to the money. You need money. You're Cornfed. Listen, I'm right about most everything, and I'm not saying it to gloat because it's not who I am. I am humble. I am getting a messages to give to you. And again, I can't say this loud enough. It's not for you. You are a small factor. You are a fraction of a small factor in my life. You are confirmation for me so that I don't slip. I have a lot of people just like you. I am going through some difficult times right now, very, very challenging times right now, where it would make somebody who didn't have such a strong faith fall. I believe this wholeheartedly. I'm watching you fall over something small. Something big is going on with you. Your tongue, I have said this, is your most your tongue is it's a weapon formed against you. Your own tongue. It is your demise. It is going to give away everything and take in everything at the same time. You have very little room in your soul for compassion. You have a very small soul. So the small space that you do have of a soul, compassion isn't taking up any space there. It's still greed and gluttony and sadness and depression and anxiety and sorrow. You with this phony little voice, thankful, is so fraud. It's like numbing how fraud you are and how in your face fraud you, like you don't even try to hide it. Like you are such a terrible human being. Just terrible. Terrible. So how many did I fit in? 12 minutes. So let's wrap this up. You may have given your money to a fucking hitman. We don't know. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. The life insurance policy is a real thing. I trust me on that. Nader is involved in this somehow. You've never said the word son of a bitch. That's how low you hit. Oh, sorry. Is that how this happened? Right. Thank you. Did you say the word son of a bitch because you found out some information about Salah? You found out something so bad that even when he cheated, even when he the whole Thailand trip, he was, forget about that. He was just cramming it all in. He was trying to get as much in as possible. Those were the souvenirs he was taking back. Quite possibly. We don't know. Now I got in trouble for that. I'm not allowed to say anything else. That sucks, because that was a good point. There's something really bad going on. Oh, okay, thank you. Should I even say this? Something really bad is going on. Something huge is going on with you. I don't know whatever I got shut down there for. Anyway, listen, I have a very ill cat right now and I need some help. If you would please not consider Cornfed and her scooter fund and maybe consider a coffee towards Lila so that I can take her in to get her fixed. Any way, shape, or form. Unlike Cornfed, I will give you 100% transparency on God. I don't want anything from my friends. Share this video. Send me a prayer. Make any way. Listen, I don't need you to give me a blazing fire. But if I know that you're at least rubbing a couple of sticks together to give me a spark to keep me going, I'll take it. That is a blessing. This isn't all about money. This isn't all about money. I got some tremendous big fights here because the devil wants to knock me out. The devil wants me silenced. Not that. Listen, like how I say it, it's not God. It's just people go like he'll go help Sissy. I've said this 1,000 times. It's the same in the darker realm. Just fucking drag the bitch. You know what I mean? There's just some evil spirits and entities that are trying to drag the bitch. But there's also, we're going to protect our little fucking unicorn. So I've been having moments, as you can tell, where I kind of crack a little bit, but then I pull myself together and go, you dirty fuck. I'm going to bring some light to you. So please just even anything that you can do. Anything. I am working behind the scenes on Lila. She is my number one priority. She is the only thing that I'm worried about right now. And by worried about, I'm not even worried about it. I am loyal. I am loyal. And Lila is my friend. And I'm gonna fight tooth and fucking nail for my friend. I need help helping a friend. And if there's anybody out here, and I know that there is, that at any capacity will help me fight for a friend, then you're my kind of soldier. Okay, I'm out. That's more than enough time. 16 minutes, that's not bad. Okay, you guys are blessed.